Yo, what's up, everybody? Jenna Say What here, coming to you with some news in Neopets. Quick fire, rapid edition, while I paint, because I don't want people to ever come across my shit and think, is she MAGA? Or is she not? Because tonight, on Figure Fight Club, spoiler alert, I am dressing up as the Punisher, and the dumb motherfuckers that are a part of MAGA have co-opted this symbol to... Are you for the cops? No, that's what I thought. So just to make sure that no one ever has any question, I grabbed my paints and I'm going to go over one of these eyes and make it a trans flag, and then cover the other one, perhaps with the asexual flag, mostly because it is my flag, and it's also, in my personal opinion, the most badass looking of all of them. Now, mind you, I dress goth most of the time, so those colors do represent me both sexually and, of course, metal-wise. But anyways, now I just have to remember which, I think it's blue. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the gender fluid flag. I could do the the other flag, but I feel like gender fluid and ace are my two aces in the hole. I hate myself. Even a small child outside just yelled. They're like, this person's a fucking moron. Not as much as the Trump supporters that keep using this goddamn flag like they know, or keep using this goddamn symbol like they know what it fucking means. Punisher would have already fucking murked all of them out there, but, you know, whatever. Alright, let me get into the news while I'm mixing paint, because I can't just do one thing. Can't do just one thing, you know what I mean? Where is it? I forgot that it's on. I know it's on here. Aha, here we go. I was like, where in the fuck is everything? I have to like mix my paints to kind of get her a little on par, because I think this one's just a little too light. Yeah, she's a little too light. We're gonna mix it up. So anyways, Trump media is hemorrhaging fucking money. Trump's social media is hemorrhaging money. Last month, they reported their worst quarter, losing $238 million. Because him bankrupting 3 casinos. Not one, not 2, but 3 goddamn casinos. Wasn't gonna tell you enough? Like, bro. 3 casinos. That he decided that, hey, I'm gonna put them all, like, kind of next to each other like a fucking dummy. Like, what are you doing, bro Chach? What are you doing, bro Chacherino? That's still not dark enough. That might be too dark. This is a perfect shade. Yes! Alright. Gender fluid. Oh, look at that. And I freehanded all of this. Like, I've been pretty decent at just freehanding things and just saying, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. Just crazy. Hi! Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention, today I have allowed Anya, my foster, to just wander freely, which is very risky behavior because she is not a fan of other cats. But so far, there's only been one slight fight. Just one slight fight. And the rest, it's been completely copacetic. Like, dudes have been just completely chill. No one's doing anything crazy. Hi, Douglas. Douglas is enjoying coming back into this room. Hi, girls. But yeah, anyways, let me... Alright, anyways, yeah, so Trump's fucking, ploy to get, I guess, $100,000 from anyone for, early access to his Trump's, Truth Social tweets is not going according to plan. It seems like that early access is, null and void. No one wants it. So that's fucking hysterical. I'm glad. I love this for him. Hemorrhaging fucking my... Dude. Crazy. Todd Blanche is already on his bullshit. He has now officially... Oh, I have to make this, like, redder? I have to figure out how to make this exact purple. It's like fuchsia, so I have to like really rack my brain. I was never good at like color theory and like stuff like that, so I'm gonna throw some red in here and some white, and I think that should get me where I need to be. Hello, Penelope. But yeah, Todd Blanche is on his bullshit right now. And he has now considered a bunch of loopholes to basically make it to where Trump won't ever have to receive any kind of accountability for all of the shit that he's pulling right now, as far as being held accountable for like the money laundering that is very obviously happening right now. Hey, hello. No, Anya. No hissing. I want everybody cool. For whatever reason, and I'm not gonna really question or complain about it. But Anya, like, everybody is super nice to each other whenever I tell them all to be cool. And I say it just like that. I'm like, come on, guys, be cool. Be cool. Everybody's like, oh, okay. It's so fucking weird. I don't know why it's happening, but I'm not really looking a gift horse in the mouth at this point. I'm just weirded out that they'll stop like fighting with each other whenever I'm like, dudes, be cool, and they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, what is happening here? I made this way too light, but it was like the perfect purple for the asexual purple. I think I might need to add some of this pink, which is dying. But yeah, Todd Blanche is considering getting something enacted to where Trump can consider anyone to have executive privilege. So now he can speak with private advisors about official White House things. So, for example, if Trump wants to talk with his buddies about, like his crypto buddies about, you know, making America's dollar the official, you know, officially a Bitcoin or some bullshit, he can make everybody privy to that. Like, literally, he doesn't have to do anything now. Like, dude will be able, like, or it doesn't have to, like, follow any fucking laws. It's crazy. I unintentionally made this exact same purple, almost. And I forgot I had a light purple. Like, I basically made that same purple. I just poured it out. I was like, this purple is not going to be the right purple. It needs to be fuchsia. So it needs to have More red or orange? I think it needs more red. I'm really trying over here, bros. I think I'm going the opposite direction I want to go. I was not expecting to do color theory. I could have just, like, I don't know. Not done. Actually, that is turning it where it needs to be. Oh, man. But yeah, so that means, like, think about how often our secrets are being leaked to, like, general public and people. Like, you know what I mean? This... And then with us not having any munitions, like, we're not doing good, my guys. That shit's scary as fuck. We don't have the fighting power for all of this. If our secrets get leaked, I mean, there's already a lot of talk that our secrets have been leaked. That's why Iran, whenever they're bombing our bases outside of, you know, the United States that are, like, overseas, they're hitting pretty important parts, like, right out. No problem. Hitting them. Kapow, kapow. Taking out, like, the people that are the first ones to respond to things. Not like first responders, you know, not like us fucking bombing children's schools or anything like that. But there's a lot. There's a lot of thoughts on that. And of course, like, not for nothing, Trump is fucking scared, dudes. Trump is fucking scared. It looks cool. I might have to, like, make this a little darker, like this pink that's on the side, but whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna hit the blue with just a straight up blue. With this exact blue that I have, because I want it to be very obvious. Hell yeah. Look at that. Gender fluid flag, baby. Gender fluid flag. Trump is so scared of Iran offing him that back in July, I know that I reported about how, he didn't take the Qatari jet. Yeah, he didn't take the Qatari jet, but he sure as fuck didn't take Air Force One either. They told, they had press go into this airplane, and Trump was supposedly on the flight, and he wasn't. He was on a completely different jet. So he goes on to Air Force One. Everybody, you know, the press is there, blah, 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 blah. And he slips out the back to the food cart truck and gets a lift from them. And they take him to a military jet. And that's where he, like, boards that and then goes off, because apparently there were like credible sources saying that they were going to attack him on Air Force One. So he lets his staffers and the press get on the plane, and then they jet off. He could have killed a bunch of fucking people for no reason. Like, every last one of those fuckers. Like, he basically did what happened with, with Lincoln. Lincoln had a similar thing where they, he had like credible sources that they were gonna like take him out, right? And he ends up switching train cars. But here's the difference. He didn't put any of his administration in danger. No one was on the train. So like, you know, and it wasn't even like a flight situation. It wasn't like he was gonna, like the whole train car was gonna go. Like they were gonna get him whenever he got off the train. But like he still didn't put his fucking staff into harm's way. He didn't put his press pool in harm's way. Like there's a bunch of shit where I was like, bro, this dude fucking does not care about anybody else but himself. He doesn't, dude. He does not give a fuck about anybody else but himself. And the fact that he's that scared, and then to make matters even funnier, home dude, every time he's golfing, what does he have? I want to make sure I'm saying this right. He golfs now with anti-ballistic, anti-drone missile systems, which, by the way, we're paying for that. We're paying for his little safety net while he's golfing. Fucking insane. So we have to sit here, pay for his little fucking trips, but now we're paying for not only additional security, but we're paying for him to have anti-drone, anti-ballistic missile drones with him while he's golfing. What the fuck? We can't afford food, my guys. Like, we can't afford food. Yet we have to, like, do this shit. Like, also, I gated up so it looks a lot safer. It's a safer Punisher logo. Taking fucking logos of actual good people and just taking a massive shit on it. Fuckers. Swear to God. I'm not even a Punisher fan. I'm like, wow. Yeah, let's have no ideas to like what we're doing. Dumb. This isn't nearly as dark. Or it's too dark, I mean. I'm going back in with a bright pink. Fuck it. Here we go. That looks a lot better. And I think I'm going to change that purple and just add like a little deeper of a purple real fast to it. Because I think no matter what, it's just a little too dark. It's too light, I mean. This is what I do. This is what I do with my fucking free time, guys. Just fucking paint little Punisher logos because my co-hosts want me to be the Punisher while we're doing this. Because, like, for, like, context or whatever, the reason that I'm doing this is because everybody in our group, except for myself, because, like, I don't collect Punisher figures, but everybody in our group has, like, the same fucking Punisher figure. And not for nothing, like, good for them for, like, giving him a good fade haircut and, like, actually doing well on the figure. So good for them. But everybody has one. And every single week for, like, the past, like, 2 weeks, everybody's been like, you'll never guess what I got. And they're like, we don't know. And someone will, like, everybody pulls up and it's like, oh, I got a Punisher. Like, everybody fucking has one. So, since I don't have one, I was like, fuck it, I'll just, like, pin this onto, like, one of my, like, fitness shirts or whatever. Hey, Rowdy! So, I made the Punisher queer. Look at this. It's the gender fluid flag and the asexual flag. I felt like... I also think I just said the word... Oh, no. I am, but, like, I didn't mean to say that. But it did kind of, like, slip out. But yeah, everybody has this goddamn Punisher figure. So mine is myself. But I was afraid that it was gonna be too controversial. Cause like, it's not like I'm ever cosplaying a warlording, genocidal, eugenic loving Mr. Sinister. Like, I just like being able to just A, slut up Mr. Sinister, but B, I love making him just super queer coded. I love doing that. Cause that's a yassified Mr. Sinister. Listen, when I did that, I was like, oh shit, I'm straight up yassified. Like, I don't know if I could ever turn that cosplay mask, because I just look at it and be like, it just doesn't feel right. I feel like he needs to be in drag. Because that's what I kind of feel like I'm doing whenever I'm in that specific Mr. Sinister, is I feel like I'm in drag. Anyway. And just like the Punisher. Punish her. Yeah. Absolutely goddamn ridiculous. But yes, now we have a queer-coded Punisher logo. Love it. I knew I'd figure it out. I knew I'd figure out the loophole for it. Just like I bet Trump wishes he could find a loophole for this fucking war that we're never gonna stop being in. Because, oh yeah, we're in a fucking hellscape, you know? But yeah, the top that cause like I didn't have to get a top, but I wanted like, I got one of these tops that is gonna give me under boob. And so I'm just gonna like, plop. Oh. We have a Penelope. No. What have I told you about? No. Okay, I will put you down, but don't fight me. I'm trying to get them to stop doing that shit. Like, if you want to be down, that's fine, but don't fight me. Let me put you down gently. You goddamn psycho. They normally do well, but for whatever reason, I guess because of the light, maybe? I don't know. She normally is just like, I don't care, whatever. Penelope B! I can't believe how big she's gotten, dudes. She's the same fucking cat. Hi. Hi, Penelope B. You gonna say anything? No. Yeah? Penelope. Oh, Douglas, you've come in. Yeah, because now I have Anya. She's like out and about, which I'm really risking because she is like, she doesn't like other cats, but I'm trying to like force her to get used to other cats. So far it's kind of working. Her and Douglas have the issues. Her, Douglas, and Doodle have issues, but Doodle doesn't like her because she was hissing at her for a long time. So Doodle is just like now just returning the favor. But yeah. Craziness. I need to check because I think that there was something that I wanted to show off. I'm still doing research on the Hunger Games. I finally found like a video of like one of the games, and I was like, huh. Well, makes sense. Let's see. We don't even need the the music off on this one. But like this is Trump's Patriot Games. This is what they're doing. Look at like also I'm finding out that a majority of these kids are all homeschool kids. And they're all like, their families are all Trump supporters. Like, absolutely not worth a fucking bit of what they're wanting for it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Philando Castile, the man that was shot by police, what was that, last month? When was that? God, the dates. That's in the way. When was that? July 6th. And I know that we talked about the unaliving of Philando Castile. Or I think I talked about him. Either way, Ebony Warrior Studios posted this video, and I was like, yeah, everybody fucking needs to know about this. Because, like, a lot of us white people are, all of us white people are overly privileged, and the fact that this 4-year-old says this, dudes, it fucking kills me. Heard somewhere that most don't live in the state they're representing as well as knowing their events and competing. And yep, that's another thing too. Yeah, I'm kind of getting all that stuff together because it's just an absolute shit show. Hey, teardrops. But Philando Castile's girlfriend and the daughter were actually put in the back of the cop car, and this is the stuff that's it fucking broke my heart, so just be prepared.
The young girl comforts her mother.
Mom, please stop saying cousins and screaming because I don't want you to get shielded.
Okay, give me a kiss.
I can keep her safe.
It's okay, I got it, okay? I can't believe they just did that.
I wish this town was safer. I don't want it to be like this anymore.
The pair pray, unaware Castile has died.
Please, Lord, tell us, give us a sign that feel us okay. Please, Lord, I just need a sign.
And tell God that we need him right.
Like,
I am not okay this morning. I had never seen that footage.
like, oh my God. I'm trying not to cry through my makeup and shit, but like, guys, if you are not speaking up against racism, if you are not speaking out against this regime, you are accepting, allowing, and completely okay with these deaths that police do, that ICE do, that our government does, everything. The deaths of Black people that are being hung from fucking trees, but they're ruled as suicides, but we know better. All of this shit, us white people have got to do better. We have got to do better. And I know with like a lot of the people that are on here right now, it's preaching the choir, but like, if you stumble across it and you hear my words, like, we got to do better. We have to. A 4-year-old should never have that. in their head. A 4-year-old should not have to tell their mom, "Mommy, stop swearing and yelling. I don't want you to get shooted." Bros. We, as a collective, have to do so much better. So much better. And we are not. We have, and that's the thing is, like, I can't remember which content creator had said this, but they were saying, like, if oh no, I lost my train of thought. This whole thing got me fucked up. Fuck. Completely lost it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get it back. But yeah, if we're not speaking out, if we're not doing stuff. Oh, a black content creator said that, like, whenever it comes to their people, they hold each other accountable. Whenever there was a black man that went around and punched a bunch of white women, and was cussing and, like, freaking out, which, I mean, not for nothing. If I got ever hit in the face by a black man that's losing his mind and that was it, I'd probably be like, I fucking deserved it. I voted for Trump the first time. We'll just consider that an even. No, I'd need to be hit way more times than that. But, like, for me personally, I'd be like, deserved it. Me personally, fucking deserved it. But, like, they were talking about how, like, they called him out. They said, what a fucking horrible person you are. You didn't know, right? I didn't know, but I also didn't care enough to look into it, to check his background, to really actually do the work instead of just seeing a name on a piece of paper and just going, okay. That was my choice. My choice was to not be involved. Politics isn't everything, and if it's not in everything, it will be. Like, I chose to kind of ignore that, and I chose to be, like, ignorant to all the stuff. So I still fault myself because I could have easily did some research, did the things, but either way, like, they were talking about how they hold their own people accountable, but white people don't. And I was like, oh, so true though. Oh, Douglas. It's so true though. We don't really hold our own people accountable. We don't really tell people that they are, doing bad. We don't do those things. Boo, ads. But yeah, we don't hold our own accountable. We don't do the right thing a lot of times. A lava ghoul floats up to you and looks at you menacingly. You are lucky this time. God damn, dude. The fuck? Oh, I very rarely get a question mark. What is it? 213 Neo points. Okay. Sure. Cool. Oh, that's right, Douglas. Douglas is at Anya's litter box and he's like, like, what are you, bud? What's going on? Are you upset because that's a different litter box? Like, what's happening here? Douglas is such a funny little dude. Like, he doesn't make any sense. I'm 90% sure That is a tiny human in a fursuit. Because he doesn't, like, meow like a cat. He just goes, what are you doing? And I love it. Don't get me wrong. Like, if he ever stops doing that, it's going to break me. But what the fuck, Douglas? What are you doing? Are you... He's literally just standing in the litter box, just looking at it like, I don't know what this is. What the fuck is happening? Buddy. All right, we got a gherkin. A gherkin hot dog. Funny story, whenever I went up to Chicago once, my friend had, actually, I think that this is worth, like, almost nothing. A friend of mine who is what do you call it, a vegetarian, she was like, oh, do you guys have veggie dogs? And they're like, yeah. She's like, cool, I'll take a veggie dog. And we get to her table, and she opens up her hot dog, and she looks at it, and she starts fucking cracking up. And I was like, what's so funny? And she's like, do you want to know what their, she's like, do you know what their vegan hot dog is? And I was like, no. And she's like, it's another fucking, pickle. And I was like, no. She shows me, and it's a pickle. It's literally like this, just slightly smaller of a gherkin, with 2 pickles aside of it, because that's what happens with a Chicago style. So you have another pickle on there. So they added another pickle, and then it was so funny. And she's like, I love pickles, so this is absolutely amazing, but this is so fun. I was like, bro, that's so ridiculous. But it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. For those of you that have a picky pet who prefers gherkins, this is just for you. Good job, Grumples. Also, I accidentally yesterday gave Grumples to eat my year 28 gift bag that had something in it. I'll never know what was in there. Grumples' stomach does, though. So mad. Did it not feed it to him? Is he too full? Oh, he's too full. Well. Ugh. Gold Brightvale job coupon. Safety deposit box. I don't think I've ever used the gold Brightvale job coupon, or like any of the job coupons. I don't think I've used any of those. It was just a food item. Okay, I'm just gonna hope that it was just a food item, because I will be incredibly upset about that. For real. All right, donate item. I'm just donating a bunch of items that I know are not expensive, because I'm not going to put them in my shop if they're only fucking 1 Neo coin. Like, I have too many items in there that, whoa. Part of me wants to purchase out every single one of these low priced and then just put them all on the thing. Like, I don't want to be an asshole, but I kind of want to be an asshole. My studies and philosophy have brought you to read about Hannah Arendt. Her views and thoughts are worth taking a look. She once advocated for philosophers to basically get out of their own heads and start realizing how deeply politics matters. Oh shit, hold on. I will not remember that. So we're just gonna... Boom. Oh, she looks like a baddie, too. Love it. Hi! Penelope! Penelope B! What are you doing, little love? Yeah, you being a sweetie? You being a little sweet girl? I love my cat so much. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up and put you on stream? Yeah. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? She is always moistened. She's the one who fell into Cleo's tank, and ever since then, she has been a water baby. Whereas Anya, she is wandering. She's doing her own thing right now. She wrote a book about a particular mustache man's employees, a man named Eichmann. Look into it. Yeah, then it's a lot scarier than most would believe. I believe it. Like, at this point, after reading a lot of, like, the Epstein files and shit, like, after reading all that stuff, I was like, bro, I'm this fucked up. Like, holy shit. Oh, good for them. I didn't know that. Like, over in New York, apparently there's a Neopets, like, an actual shop. They have a pop-up shop going on. Fuck yeah. I hope that means that they're gonna have more, like... See, this is the one that I had, the summer premium bag. That's the one that he fucking ate. Love that for me. I get to see it one last time before I'm like, oh. It's gone. It's gone. Getting better. Not particularly. Yes and no. I mean, she doesn't care right now. For the most part, everybody's been like chill. I have to really, like, once I leave to go run and do my errands or whatever, like, I'm gonna put her back in here by herself. But she, for the most part, she's been like doing all right. She's doing okay. Wait a second. I need... Where's their toys? There we go. Oh, that needs to be... There's too many of these. I have 2 of them. I don't need 2. But yeah, Anya, like, she gets close to Douglas, and for the most part, she hisses it at him, but, like, everybody else she's pretty chill with. Doodle and her don't particularly like each other. But yeah, it is what it is. I thought it allowed me to play with the pet. What the fuck? What are we doing? Black space drum. Oh, I think the instruments don't count. Right? Why does that not work? That's so stupid. What is happening here? Hi, Dougal. He's still over there. He's just, like, sitting by her litter box, just staring at it. Like, what are you doing, dude? Does that not... Did the Rip toys not work? As toys? Is that how that works? Weird. The banality of evil is a term that came from that book. Oh. Interesting. All right. Find the battle dome. Oh, I got read to a pet too. Fuck. That means I need to go here. I need to go into the books. I just don't know what book she's read, but I think probably the Gearbox book I haven't read. It's a book in a box made out of gears that tell you how to make a gearbox. Okay. She's read that book already. Okay. Throw that in the shop. Let me get a price on that fucker. New search. I'm going to leave this black space drum for right now. 5,000, 14,000, 750, 790. Okay, we'll just do it for like 790. 790. There you go. No. There we go. Bloop. Update. Beautiful. And zoom it on up. Can I find a book that I haven't read? Neovian Darkfall. Neovia may be spooky, but it gets even more sinister after dark. Ooh. Spooky. Of course, she's fucking read that. Professor, what books have you not read? She's like, you know that there's a listing that yes, I know. I feel like Professor Montana Billingsworth would, without a doubt, be that girl that would be like, well, you could just... I'd be like, get the fuck over yourself. We get it. 900. We'll just do, up an N9 hundo. Update it. Go all the way up to the top. Perfect. Doing it. I'm gonna check famous paintings. I don't think I've read that one. Neopia has some of the most talented artists around, and you can read all about them. Jesus Christ, girl. Why are all these books in my thing if I've read them? Good God. 1400. We're going to just do that. 1400. Evie stinky butt needs a little bath. Oh no. I feel like Doodle would be fine with it if she ever had to get a bath. She literally, like, there's a leak in my ceiling. I swear to God, the kid upstairs is, like, putting things down the drain, and it's causing, like, a lot of issues. Because it never used to have an issue until now. I'm like, but Penelope loves to, like, play in the water. I'm like, stop. Oh my God. Haven't been able to give her one because of the lack of tub. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, no, yeah. All right, travel. Oh, hi, Doodle. No. Doodle. She's like, I don't want to be on stream. They don't want to be on stream. They'll let me hold them all day long, but won't whenever it comes to that. Terra Mountain Travel Brochure. This excellent brochure highlights all the area you should and should not go when traveling to Terra Mountain. Hi, Doodle. I was like, why do I feel like I have something on my face? And I'm like, oh yeah, because I keep kissing the cat. I'm never going to find a book in this fucker that I've read. It feels like I'm gonna have to, like, do the thing. Like, check to see what books I've read. Because I can't find a fucking book. All of these are probably read. What the fuck? I did say manor again. I always do that, though. I can't help myself. I want to go, do a video of me being like, I can't wait to go to not Terra Manor, but be like, Terra Mountain. I mean Manor. Yeah, not Neopets. All right, 99. Also, I forgot to do a little of this. I forgot to throw the music back on. Oh! Press the wrong button. All right, Terra Mountain brochure. All right, I'm not gonna just go one by one. Let me see. I know I've read the Waterlogged book. At this point, I think I'm just gonna, if I find one, I'm just gonna throw it into the shop and just not even fuck around with it. You know what I mean? It's a cliffhanger holiday tale. It might take a bit of work to read this fun holiday tale. Cool. Which child is doing things? Oh my God! She finally found a book that she didn't read. Hey, who's doing what? And Douglas! Okay, Doodle, do you want to be on stream? Do you want to be on stream, little one? No. Douglas climbed the window. I was like, what is that noise? Sounds like Douglas climbing a fucking, yep. All right. I do need to go through these at some point I know that I've read the waterlog book. I'm just going to throw it into the shop if she didn't read it. Yes. Which I knew. Shop. I'm not going to do it one by one. Him's being stinky. Him's being a very stinky boy. Never been in New York City, but I kind of want to go to the pop-up. I know, I do too. Bring one to North Carolina. I don't care where, just bring it. I'll go to it. Puzzles of Space. I'm pretty sure that she's read that one. If not, yep. Puzzles of Space. I'm trying to think of all the ones that I have for sure. I'm pretty sure Adventures in Space, written by a Grundo who worked on the Virtue Pet Station. Yes. Yep. I just want to get rid of all these books that don't need to be in here, you know? Doing the thing. The Evil Slorg. What time do I have to be at this one? I forgot. Okay, that's fine. 20 minutes. Okay, yeah, we're good. Pirate Small Talk. This book will help you when you're on Croc Island and just can't think of anything to say. Okay. I'm pretty sure she's read this, but yep. I'm actually pretty good at remembering which ones I've actually read and which ones I haven't because I read you guys like the description of it. So it helps. Because my phone is not completely charged up. If you're at your house and you want your phone to charge faster, throw it into airplane mode. I don't know if anyone has ever told you that, but I learned that maybe a couple of years ago, and ever since then I've been like, oh shit, I'm gonna do that instead. Professor, discover neg-inspired craft projects of all kinds. I'm pretty sure. Oh! She didn't read neg crafts. Okay. Cool. Pretty sure underwater fish recipes. She has cook, catch, and eat your fish. She's read that book. I knew it. Throw it into the shop. There we go. All right, now all I have to do is go to the Battle Dome. Hey, Bat! Never been to any of the Neopets pop-up or conventions. Insult to injury, I'm only a few hours away and can't... No! The worst! The fucking worst! I hate that. Yeah, I've never been to any of them. I do have a friend that has worked their booth, and I'm so incredibly jealous. So incredibly jealous. Hi, Doodle Jams. Doodle Jams. Doodle Jams. He's like, I'm gonna explore in this room. Because she is a little explorer. Actually, that's not my... shop. Yeah, money is definitely an issue for all of us, for real. No, for real. I was watching a few things and like I guess a lot of the not reports, but 2 Brie code stones. Can't afford 2 Brie. Oh my god, that's all of them. That's it. That's all I got for the Brie code stones. And a Zai code stone. Oh shit. Did not mean to close that one. code stones. I need the Zai code stone. I don't have one. Oh, no, I do. Move to the inventory. And then we have to pay the man grumble. Hey. But yeah, there was like some sort of not like whenever you ask a bunch of people. Oh my god, why is my brain blanking on that word? But like whenever they asked a bunch of people like, you know, is the economy better, is it worse, etc., etc., and they're like, it's so much worse than it's ever been, and blah 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 blah. I'm kind of mad that I didn't save that actually. Cause yeah, it was a bunch of Trump supporters that they were talking to, and they're like, yeah, oh, living the dream in the good old US of A. Oh, goddamn. Win rate is 81.42%. I love it. Do that. I really want to take out someone that's a little heavier hitting than I'm used to. Let me do a Void Prowler. I don't know. I don't think I've attacked one of these before, so I don't know what. Oh, it's only at 45. Well, I'm going to win this, so. Well. Blind ya. Blinded by. Oh, shit, you're dead. Good God. Okay. That was quick. That was quick. Did you hear that he had snuck through the plane? Yes. Yeah. So Trump snuck off Air Force One to get onto a military jet. But he didn't want anyone to know that he was sneaking off because of credible threats against his life through Iran. He snuck off the plane in a a food cart, and yeah, skedoodled off the plane, and no one knew that he wasn't on board, but he kept his staff on there and the press, and they got sent off, which is crazy. Like, if I was any of those people that was on that plane, that would have scared the shit out of me, because I would have been like, I was probably pretty close to death. Like, that's crazy. It is borderline hilarious. The reason that's so fucking funny is because imagine him being snuck out of a food cart. It's so funny. How are you doing, King? How are you? How's your day going? But yeah, I'm just like, bro, you got snuck out by via a food cart. That food's dead now. Like, it's gone. They probably had to throw out every bit of that food. Cause we all know he's stinky. And there's like a video circulating, and I'm not sure, because like I don't want it to be like fake and me to say that it's not fake, but there is a video of him like loudly farting, and I was like, there's no way that this is a real audio clip, right? Not a single person is like, nothing, like no one, like, I don't know. He couldn't be happier, right? He would only be happy as if it was McDonald's on that food truck. Wanting to cut down the most amount of childhood immunizations, and Iran shutting down the Strait of Hormuz until Trump is out of office. Yep. What's that's going to do for us? Skyrocketing market prices on everything. Yep. The fact that he wants to cut down on childhood immunizations, you're out of your fucking mind. There's going to be so many kids that are going to pass away. That's not me wishful thinking. That's not me being like, you know, because some people will say that. They're like, oh, if you're saying it, you're just wishful thinking. It's like, ew. No. Don't be gross. But like, I've seen it. And any parent that doesn't vaccinate their child or doesn't do the schedule correctly, I hope you somehow fall off a 50-foot bridge. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I hope it does. Because, yeah, I worked healthcare patient-facing. Like, a lot of people don't realize that, but, like, I worked patient-facing. Like, I was drawing blood of kids and adults, and, due to HIPAA, like, I can only say so much about this, but what I'm saying is like, you don't understand how bad these diseases are to children until you draw blood off of a 6-month-old and their skin is coming off of their body. Sliding off. So I don't want to fucking hear it. Get your fucking kids vaccinated. Stop being a dick. Unless your kid is allergic to the vaccine, lick my dick, get your kids vaccinated. Because whenever that shit happens, and it will happen, there is nothing in this world that can take that image out of my head. Nothing. Still understand his thinking behind going to Iran. It's so obvious there was no end game. Two things. I'm fairly certain that is not real. I don't know how they're gonna get pissy with me. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure that country has a lot of videos of Trump doing things to children. So I think it was partially because of that. I think it was partially because, from what I gathered, is Iran was wanting to move away from oil barrels being bought with American dollars, which is the way that we've been able to stay in power. And every time that a country that has a lot of oil production gets pissy with us and says, fine, we're gonna stop using American dollars, that's whenever we go in and fight them. So that could be, yes. Yeah. King, sometimes they're like, they'll shadow ban accounts, or they'll like, things mysteriously not work. It's very, like, I'd rather just be like a fucking weirdo and say things like that, but say like blue and white country or whatever, rather than have me completely censored. Either way, it's all censorship, so it's really a bunch of bullshit, but here we are. Food Club. I find it ironic that the same party who is forcing us to have kids is the same fucking party killing and raping kids. Yeah, it's fucking insane. It really is. It's absolutely goddamn evil, and I don't know. It's crazy to me. It is genuinely crazy to me. I don't think I got any winnings. No, I didn't. That was the only time I won. I've only won once. That's fine. Whatever. But yeah. Kids need to get vaccinated. Kids need to be vaccinated. They need to do their shots and such at the right times. Like, oh, I already did that. They'll yell at me. I don't know. Like, whenever you work in the hospitals and you see children who haven't been vaccinated suffer the way that I have, dudes, you would feel the exact same, honestly. Because it's fucking horrifying. I can't even imagine. I can't even fucking imagine. Blurf mince pie. They're lovely. Love that for us. Alright. Cool. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Alright. Oops. Like going around on my browser for a second. You never understood the anti-vax right? I haven't either. I don't get it, genuinely. Again, if you're patient-facing medical, you've seen some shit that is just unimaginable. It's unimaginable. Me explaining that and you seeing it in real time is so fucking awful. The only reason that, like, I didn't say anything to those parents is because, like, I knew that I would lose my job and I couldn't at the time. But, like, now, and I was also too scared to, like say anything either. But now I'd probably be like, I hope you fall off a 50-foot fucking ledge. I do. Genuinely. They'd be like, oh. Like, nah, I don't give a fuck. Can I share links here? I think. Hey Jimmy, how are you doing? Yeah, Neopets. I was playing Neopets. I'm only doing a quick stream today, so I'm actually gonna be jumping off here in a few minutes. Just because, like, I have to go help out with a video shoot. And then I have Figure Fight Club tonight, so I'm trying to, like, do multiple things, do all the stuff. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right, Solid's birthday. So I was like, I'll make sure I raid over to Solid. But yes, I think you can. I think Bad Daddy, you can. I find it ironic that the same party is for saying, oh yeah, I already read that. But yeah, I do love my Neopets. My little Neopets. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me move this because I have it in a different browser. Give me 1 second. I've been sent the fart video. I need to know, is this actually like a real, was this real though? Did it happen? Oh no, I have it muted. I'm sorry.
Stated it is required by the statute 1986, but went dormant in 1998. Last year, after nearly 3 decades, this administration...
Is that real? Like, he really fucking...
1986, but went dormant in 1998.
I mean, she makes him, you know, like, oh, but did... Maybe, oh, thank you so much, Jimmy. I appreciate you. That's right. That's wild. So that's actually, so we're actually serious. Like, that's really real. Oh, is this the one where he wakes himself up? Because they're so clear that my brain is like, there's no way. Did it? Oh, it's muted. My bad. My bad.
Katie's point, we have a crisis that's causing our fertility rate to drop below 1.5. The replacement rate is 2.1. So that's so crazy to me.
Like, it's so... I don't know why my brain is having such a hard time realizing or, like, coming to terms with the fact that that's real. But I think it's because it's such a fucking joke. You know what I mean? Like, this is such a fucking joke. Absolutely. This is never, as far as all of us are aware, this shit has never happened in the history of a president. And this is, guys, we're a fucking joke, dudes. We can't afford fucking groceries. We can't afford the drive to the groceries. And yet, this motherfucker is draining us dry and he's taking shits in the Oval Office. Like, what are we doing? I know it's not the first. I'm just like, there's no way. Oh yeah, the dude, I did post that. Like, I did show that on one of the streams of like the guy that had was sitting behind him at Lindsey Graham's funeral. Lindsey Graham in hell. But yeah, I knew that he did. Like, my brain is just like, there's no way that like these dudes are like, yep. I just realized I put this shirt on fresh paint and somehow, some way, nothing got on it except for this tiny little speck. Just a tiny blip. And it's gone. Oh, no, it's still right there. But yeah, so fucking crazy. Forever a bop. Let's see. Oh, that brought it into the wrong tab. There it is. Oh, yeah. That dude. Yeah. Yeah, I showed that one off where he's just like, oh my God. Oh no. Yeah, it's this one. You can't hear anything, but like, it's the face he makes. And then that random dude. All right. But yeah, oh my God. Yeah, and last one isn't audio, but yeah, you can see the agony in the dude's face. For real. For real. Ugh. So gross. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here because I do have to get to the event real fast and be back in time for being late, albeit. But at least, you know, being here. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll be at being late, but I will be at Figure Fight Club. So, doing the thing. We're going to go right over to Solid because it is Solid's birthday. So we got to give him some love. Did I do it? Yeah. Jenna, say what raid? Of course, Bad Daddy. I appreciate you for coming out, hanging out, doing the things. And again, tonight, Figure Fight Club at 8 p.m. I will be a little bit late, but I will be there. Yeah, jennasaywhat.com/links. You'll find all the links there. They range from mild sauce to spicy. You'll figure that out when you get there. And in the meantime, guys, stay safe out there, and I will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time to go over some news and Neopets. Have a great night, guys. Bye!